Already. Different juice. Larry Cam Wells. A special guest, the GOAT, the legend, the living legend.
The living legend.
You already know who the fuck. You already know who the fuck it is. Like yo,
from the field.
yo.
Damn, you got a DJ intro.
Oh nah.
Cut fiend. Damn, holy shit, yo. If your video or cut is not from Dead from the Field or Cut Fiend, it's fucking trash. Different juice.
I can't with y'all, man. Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. You always get me over here with open arm, man. I had to get back on this joint, so it's good to be back.
Merch too when it's available. It's all fire. Bro.
Cop that.
Cop it.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
New merch coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We kind of slowed down in the summer, but watching the fall, man. We coming back. All right.
Oh,
get your merch, man.
You heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
But y'all already know.
What are we doing? We're gonna attack the elephant in the room. Talk about it.
Gotta do it.
Might as well.
Yeah. No. First of all, I'll let y'all go first.
So we had.
No, I want to see what type of time we're on first.
That didn't see or missed the TikTok or even haven't gone to our Instagram and looked at the video. Kevin Durant has made an appearance in our comment section, and he showed us he ain't no bitch, man. I mean,
I respect him.
He stood up for himself.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As a grown man should.
As a grown man, yeah.
As
most athletes wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. As a grown man should.
But
respect.
How you guys feel? How are we feeling about it? Dan, how did it look?
Be honest.
Nah, listen.
Just the thing. Hold on, before you go.
Go ahead.
It wasn't done on purpose.
No,
that was a literal, honest opinion, and he just took. It wasn't like a trap or anything. Like a lot of you guys are trying to make.
And I'll apologize, Katie, if you felt disrespected. My bad. I didn't mean any disrespect like that, but like that's just how I felt about the situation. The way you was acting about the whole situation, the whole trade scenario, and how you carry yourself against people like us is. I don't know. I won't say the word bitch, but you know.
Let's not even go there, bro. Let's not even go there. Like, just from the outside looking in on this kind of thing, like y'all said, like we talked about this a little bit before we got on here. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like it's so weird how this came about. It's so weird.
Yeah.
When at the end of the day, before this, y'all show love to KD.
Yo,
y'all, I know y'all a fan of his game. Like, there's no point in any of our lives where we're like, yo, KD's game is trash.
Yeah,
like, we understand that he's always been, a top 5 player in the league for a good part of his career. Yes. We understand that. So it's just about the context of how all of this is like pointing out and whatnot. It's a weird timing, and it was Larry's opinion at the moment that really got everybody flustered.
Yeah, got the people going.
Got them going. You know what I mean? It's wild. And like, it's an opinion, and it's one of those where I personally felt like, sure, he can hear it out, but at the end of the day, like Stephen A. Smith said, well, who cares? Like, you're Kevin Durant, 34 years old or not. Your mission is to forget all the noise, lock in, and try to win a championship for yourself. Where there's a lot of people scrutinizing you because you apparently needed Steph Curry's help. Which at the end of the day, we know as a talent level, we know he's one of the all-time greats. Yes. I forget who it was, but one of y'all put him on y'all top 10 all-time.
That's
what I'm saying. So it's not like, it's all in haste or anything. It's it was just Larry's opinion. And
it happened to fall in his lap.
Right. So, it's one of those things.
The way he cared about
right. He could take it with a grain of salt, or he can take it like how he took it. So I feel like really he shouldn't care. He's Kevin Durant. He's a multi-million-dollar basketball player. He's got everything.
He could put a bounty on my head right
dude,
now.
He really could.
He could drop 20 stacks on my head, right? Yo, Larry, but
it was. I mean, he stood up for himself. That's fine. We ain't go back and forth with him. It was everybody else that was kind of.
Yo. Okay, I wanted to say that too. I was telling Cam on the way over here, bro. Like, we dealt with like hate and stuff in the comments before, but this was a little OD and weird, bro. This was a little over the top. If I'm being honest, like, oh my god, like y'all.
We'll take it though.
And like Cam, I'll let you say what you said about
what
Westbrook.
Oh yeah, this just showed me that Westbrook fans ain't ride hard enough for Russell Westbrook.
Right.
One of these two that's talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Neither did the Timmy fans
yeah,
either.
and neither
Facts.
did the Timmy fan, because this was crazy. We had Tim haters in the comments. They was fine. We had Andrew Wiggins haters. They got a video deleted. We had
Oh my God.
We had but this. Bro,
New-
we
new
had
level.
people like personally DMing us, just spazzing on us,
Telling
for,
us
like,
to
no
take the video
reason.
down.
Yes, tell us to take the video down. Like, come on, bro. It's really not that deep. If KD wants the video down, then we'll take it down. He tells us to take a video down. If he personally tells us to take a video, we'll take it down.
Listen,
But if that's the case, then
I've seen a lot of NBA stands of, you know what I'm saying, like of players. I've never seen Kevin Durant stands come out the woodwork like
bro,
this
that was
in
bad.
my life.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. It
Like
was crazy.
on the
But
outside looking in, that's crazy.
you know what though? It was a hell of a moment.
But Wells, you been quiet, dog.
It's
Nah,
a lot,
ever since
bro.
it started, you ain't say nothing, yo.
It's
Thoughts.
a lot.
No, we
man.
haven't even heard from Wells in the group chat. We have no idea how Wells.
I know he's got
Nigga
some
too
packed
busy
in.
cutting, yo, damn.
So I'm gonna be honest. If you would have told me he would have seen this and he would have replied, this is exactly what I would have
expected.
pictured would have
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, I'm surprised we came at crazy," because at the end of the day, we're different juice. That's Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, who's a more popular person right
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
We're not even in the same conversation at all.
that
At
didn't
all.
matter.
So, like, that's where I'm not surprised at. Now, I will say, like, if you really listen to what Larry was saying, me and Cam laughing in the background, like, it was not that bad outside of him saying, you're a bitch. Which, that could be very offensive to a grown man. Obviously, like,
Yeah.
a lot of us wouldn't take that lightly if you get called that, right?
Right.
You're a human being. You're a human
Yeah,
being.
you know,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I
Like,
expected, yeah.
So I get that, but like, if all these reporters on TV were able to cuss, oh, you would have been hearing this
Oh
years
my
ago.
God.
Oh.
Stephen A. Smith would have called him a bitch like 100
Years ago.
100%.
Like
100%.
Stephen A. Smith would have spazzed on him.
And to me, this just shows like sometimes ego gets the best of people, and I think
Wow.
his comment rubbed me the wrong way when he said God.
Yes. I hate
And he's
that.
not
Yes.
he's not the only one
Not
who's
even nowhere near
ever
close.
spoken in that form. Like we hear Kanye do it on the music side. We hear
too, though.
we hear Ja say it
Yep.
not too long ago.
Calling
Like,
himself 12.
I get it, but like your ego, man. Like it must be hard getting into the league. You 19, you all of a sudden you KD. So like you've been getting your head blown up for years. I don't know what that's like. Maybe one of us will eventually cross that path, but I hope we can stay a little more level-headed than that. Feel me? That's my only like personal problem. But I understand it. At the end of the day, like
And we not over here fangirling or nothing. Like,
Yeah, and we're not.
'cause it's
Yo,
just
ain't
a
nobody
comment
scared
like
of
that,
Kevin
yeah.
Durant.
Yeah,
First of
yeah.
all, like yo,
Nobody's
bro,
fangirling
bro,
over
like-
a Kevin Durant comment. Like it's like it ain't nothing but a thing. It's
It
just
was dope, but
it's
it was
just
fun.
a moment that we're gonna talk about. Yeah, like
it was funny more than anything, bro.
No, yeah, I
Like,
was
Yo,
laughing. I
I want to
enjoyed it.
address the injury comment, bro. So he can literally say to us about us not having a successful podcast career, but the moment we say something that affects his career, it's a problem. I
and
mean,
it's clarified though, because like you didn't say I hope you get injured.
no, I said what? I don't even remember really.
You were basically saying
I
he
said, "Stay
commented and
humble."
said that, right? Now let's say we had no careers outside of this.
Yeah.
This is how we feed family, or how
for real,
eventually
for
we're trying to feed family.
Yeah.
Which we
We just do this
we
for
don't
fun, man.
yeah like
Yeah.
It's just a fun thing, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we included a lot of our boys. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think for people that don't know what different juice is, that's what it is.
I want to bring up because I'm actually interested now because we were just talking about it. The starting five. So I had a post that I had seen. I forgot where I seen it. I believe I seen it on Facebook or Twitter. And it says build another starting five to compete with this one. Y'all was kind of confused. Well, not confused, but y'all was having a hard time, it seemed like.
I'm still having a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
All right, so I'm gonna say mine.
I think if anything, your first one's gonna spark possible inspiration onto like maybe what we're saying, because I think Wells said he's got another one himself out the gate. So I have like maybe 2, 3 maybe, but right now I'm stuck. So I can't wait to hear y'all's.
So this 5 right here, I think could give them hell. I said, whoo, damn. I said, what? What?
Yeah, you always do that. You make it sound like it's about to be this fucking
Most outrageous thing, right?
Most outrageous thing.
Because I'm nervous, yo. I get nervous, bro.
He's shocked at his own lip.
Right.
You took your time doing that, and now the moment has come. You're like, oh my god.
Because I get nervous.
It's like he hears the heartbeat in the background.
What the fuck is this?
Yo, so Magic, KD, Bird, Giannis, Kareem.
Wow.
Okay. I'm curious.
Magic, KD, Bird, Giannis, Kareem.
Wow.
Damn, that's
almost the same exact team that I had.
The fuck? That always happens, bro.
Wow.
So I might as well say mine. Mine is the same team, but I had Trace McGrady
That's
Okay.
interesting.
instead of Larry Bird.
Okay.
I just think
And we're talking primes.
I'm
We're talking
not
primes all
There
the
is
time.
absolutely no disrespect to Larry Bird at all before this gets started.
Right.
I only picked Tracy because Tracy is actually very similar
Kobe
to Kobe.
co-signs.
And he's bigger. He can slide. He can move. He's mobile. Like, I just feel like if I had to match these guys up.
Right.
Oh, no. And I'm not having Kareem. I'm having Hakeem.
There
That
you
was
go.
my center.
Yeah.
So I had Hakeem match up with Shaq. It would be Giannis matching up with
Braun.
Magic with Steph. You're going to have to try. Tracy with Kobe. And then KD with Mike. So.
Wells.
I don't mind that.
These are some solid lists so far.
So for me,
Oh,
Oh boy.
yo, because
Motherfucker's
this
gonna
dude,
say
yo,
Will.
oh my
Nah.
god.
At the point I got Trey Young.
They got Will, Oscar Robertson, Isaiah Thomas, and Joe Dumars. Like,
my
like,
one might surprise you, for real, for real.
Oh, bro.
Your one?
Here we
Yeah, I
go.
chose-
Russell Westbrook.
Nah, I have fun with it. I chose AI.
I was
chose-
expecting.
Yeah, I chose Dwayne Wade at the 2.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't like that one. I don't like
I'm
that
not
one.
mad at you.
This
yo.
is where y'all might get mad.
Nah, I ain't mad at you.
My
at all.
3,
Can't wait.
Kawhi.
That is a very good pick.
Wow.
That is a great pick.
And then
I
I'll
forgot
go.
about
I'll
Kawhi.
go from my front court. I'll go Giannis and Hakeem.
Giannis and Hakeem.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nah.
That's an elite squad.
Hey, bro. I think that could be fun.
Wow.
And we're
I
talking.
respect it. Wow, okay.
You know what? And if
I
we're
forgot
talking
about it.
defense,
Yeah, that
that team locks up.
Yeah.
That's what you
That's,
need.
that's what I was thinking too. Cause like Steph, Kobe, Mike.
I was thinking my team might be. My team was long as hell.
My team's pretty big too.
I was gonna say because his team, he has defensive player of the year Giannis.
Yeah,
He's got all-time blocks leader
yeah,
in Hakeem.
Yup.
yeah,
He's got Kawhi Leonard,
yeah.
who literally LeBron turned around and said, "Fuck." at the free throw line. Like,
Yes.
I'm not saying he's putting him in a box or in a cage, but he's giving him work. He's
He's got to guard Kobe.
but if he's guarding Kobe, even then, like Kobe is Kobe.
I mean,
gotta
Dwayne
go.
Wade in his prime too was.
I mean,
was,
no. Well, I was thinking Dwayne was gonna guard Mike, which is fine too.
I ain't gonna lie, Mike's giving him 35.
I'm interested to hear.
D Wade going right at his ass though.
I'm not.
D Wade going right.
No,
at his
listen.
ass.
I think he'll go tit for tat. I'll say like if
D
Bron,
Wade going right at
like
this
if
nigga.
Mike's
That's what I'm
scoring
saying.
if Mike's
Right
scoring
at his
35, I'll give D Wade 27. Like D Wade
Yeah.
in 09
D-Wade
especially.
going
Yeah,
right
yeah.
at his
Different
ass.
breed. Like you saw what he did
With or
as
without
a
threes.
as a 23-year-old in the NBA Finals. With even with Shaq,
I like
he
that
wasn't the
pick, too.
same.
That was a great pick.
No,
was a
seriously
great
though.
team,
You know what? That might
Shout out
low
to
key
Love.
change something for me.
Wow.
But
I can't wait to hear yours. That was
see,
good.
I had to think about this hard, but I'm gonna be honest. My first one might surprise y'all too. My one, who's low key like somebody that, even though Steph Curry is good friends with, they got some battles. I picked Chris Paul.
Okay.
I thought
He may be a little undersized, but defensively,
He's still a point guard.
New Orleans Chris Paul is insane.
He's still a point guard.
listen, at his best.
I was just talking about right now.
At his best.
Okay,
he's a
we're
top five
talking about
point
all time
guard.
best, right?
Yeah.
Not now.
At his best, he's a top 5.
Listen. If we talking about right now, he's not no point guard because listen,
that
at the
title gotta get taken
it's
away.
gone because
About
anybody
time. Somebody's gotta do it.
that misses up until the point you're down by 42
Woj
in game 7, you're not no point guard.
He's not no point guard.
But
Take him on.
at his best,
Okay. CP, okay.
I'm taking CP. I'll take CP in that. Now it gets interesting because I want Hakeem as my center too, and I also want Giannis. But then I think about the game we're in today, and the fact that this is like, dude's got to be able to shoot, And then I also thought, like you said before, with Tracy McGrady, I was like, you know what? That's an interesting pick because how many battles has T-Mac had with Kobe? How many times matter of fact, there's a whole clip of T-Mac
Dropping Kobe.
dropping Kobe off,
And
then
talking about it.
and then him busting young LeBron ass.
Yes.
Nope.
I'm not saying he gonna do that to all time Bron, but he's giving somebody work there.
So you took T-Mac?
I might have to.
Okay.
I might have to take T-Mac. But because of what Wells said earlier, man, I really might have to throw Kawhi in there.
Yeah, Kawhi was a
Kawhi was really a sleeper pick because I think
Kawhi was a pick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This might sound a little wild. Maybe this is not true,
My
but
head.
no, literally,
because he never played.
no,
bro.
seriously, it's really tough. But here, you know what? Actually, scratch that. I love Kawhi, and he as a matter of fact, I would pick him. But now, actually, I just thought about it back in my brain. I had somebody over him who's somebody similar, somebody that people like compare him to, somebody that
Scotty.
Michael Jordan knows very well.
Scotty.
He wears 33 for Chicago.
Okay.
I got Scotty on Mike. If anybody's gonna guard Mike, I got Scotty.
Yeah.
Damn, like
I
some
like
great
that.
takes. No
And if we want to go extending further, if we want to go to like benches, once Scotty comes out, listen, I got plenty of offense. Give me Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
I want Dennis Rodman in his prime on Mike too.
Damn, but we gotta give them an all-time great though. For
No.
the 6-man or no.
No, I understand that, but if we're talking about combating how great these dudes are, listen, if we were all talking about that, like, listen, I'm gonna be honest, it might be wild, but you telling me a prime Dwight Howard couldn't compete with Shaq down
I
low?
hear it.
No.
Whoa.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
What?
He could hold his own, bro.
I think he could
You're
legitimately
bugging.
hold his own.
You're bugging.
I think
Maybe,
Bugging,
maybe.
yo, Dwight. Let me know what you.
Shaq's
Let's
still
know what
gonna
you
win
think,
the
Dwight.
matchup, but he's gonna hold his own.
I'm not saying one's
Hold
gonna
his own
drop
like
off
what?
the other because Shaq will get
Hold
his.
on, like what?
Why are you acting like he's not
I
defensive
respect
player?
Dwight
number
Howard
two?
got to be one of the strongest NBA players ever.
I think
probably the strongest basketball player ever.
Shaq is stronger,
the athleticism too.
but
And his
Dwight, I think, yeah,
Shaq's skill
I
is
agree.
Also very underrated. He pump fake the shit out of this motherfucker,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
dunk on him.
Yeah.
And he's bigger. Shaq is literally bigger.
And if we're
In
being
every aspect of the game, he's 2 inches taller. He's probably 70 pounds bigger than him. It's ridiculous. He weighed like 330 pounds right here.
Oh my god.
And you're like, yo, why are you moving how you're moving? It doesn't. Why are you doing what
But
you're doing?
here's why I'll say they combat each other, right? It's gonna end up being this. Foul, go to the line.
Yes. Okay.
Who's hitting more?
But Shaq gonna do the same thing.
No, I'm saying exactly. It's a battle of who's gonna make more free throws.
Both of them were historically bad. It would
Yes.
be like who has the who
That would be boring.
who
as
came
shit.
today to play.
If it came down to it being tight.
It would be who came to play basketball today.
Honestly, let me. While we on
Dog
this,
is gonna win.
Yeah, at that moment.
That's why I think he has the edge because Shaq is gonna kill.
right?
I don't know if Dwight in his physical prime was there.
Not for he was there, but for 48 minutes of Shaq going,
Right.
throwing his body, jumping into you, yo, at
Right.
330 pounds.
And
You're
probably
like, what
talking
the
sick.
Let me ask y'all a question while we're on the subject of like we were talking about free throws a little bit. You know, I don't want to go over the time or whatever. But let me ask y'all, who, in your opinion, is the worst free throw shooter ever to ever play basketball? Because sure, anybody could just say Shaq because he's god awful. Dwight Howard, another one,
It
bad.
might be Andre Drummond.
But again, there's guys like him,
Yo, I'm not even bullshit. It might be Andre Drummond. He might be the worst free throw shooter I ever seen.
and then
no bull. DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
He's another
also-
one.
He popped up in my head too.
Oh
He
my
was
God,
pretty
yeah.
bad.
And another one I think nobody talks about at all. Wilt.
I
Wilt.
never even looked at Wilt. free throw
Listen,
percentage.
as good as he was as an all-time player, dude couldn't hit a lick at the foul line. Not to mention he was in a league at a time where if you foul intentionally, you get a free throw and the ball.
Wow. No
And
wonder he scored all them
he's
points.
guaranteed a lot of misses.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to
that
say he's
means-
the worst, but he's up
That
there.
means Wilt could have averaged 87 points a game.
My point exactly. Yeah.
Alright, so who's your 5? Talk to me. Real quick. Name it.
Okay. So Chris Paul, T-Mac, Scottie Pippen, Giannis, Hakeem.
I like it.
I like that.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
It may not be the best shooting team, but I don't think we need that.
Yeah, and
Even
These are
with
all
t-
mid-range guys except for Steph.
even with today's league,
Oh,
I
maybe
think
LeBron.
defensively and on the fast break, they'll kill.
Yeah.
Still.
No bullshit. So I was watching TV today, and I was watching NBA Today, and they were talking about the Kings and the Kings making the playoffs, right? Bro, did you guys know that there is not a single active player in the NBA that's played the Kings in the playoffs?
It's ridiculous.
that's crazy.
I
I've
did
seen
see this
that.
stat earlier today. I did see that.
Bro,
Who's the last one?
The last active player, like
Yeah.
recently.
I have no idea.
When did
They last
Chris Webber,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe like
No
2000.
way.
Tyreek Evans? No,
No,
they didn't.
He was never in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I was
Tyreek
gonna
Evans.
say No. I don't
Boogie Cousins Kings
Never,
never made it.
know.
Yeah,
The
maybe.
last time they made it was in Chris Webber's era.
Yeah, okay. Let me
It's
look
gotta be
it up.
like what 02?
I think that might have been 2004. I think either that or 05. Because 04, that was when they played in the semifinals. They played MVP KG. That was when KG was on the T Wolves and he won MVP that year.
2006.
2006. Okay, so it's been
Last time.
16 years.
Bro, they had a 38.5 win percentage from 2013 to 2022. Never made the playoffs. Obviously, never won.
That's
a championship.
ridiculous.
that? But that's that.
Are
like,
there any Kings fans out there again? But what
sweet,
happened?
that's not a sweet spot. But what's the word I'm looking for? But that 38.5 percentage is like good enough
But do you guys
to
think?
not.
They need
get
to
top
sell
five,
that.
Not
Put them
getting
in
top
Seattle.
7, so you're always fucking shitty. You know what I'm saying?
It just doesn't make sense how they don't haven't how they haven't made the playoffs. Like with all those picks that they probably got. Like you're saying, they're literally in last place all the time, almost.
I would question their training and development staff. Like, what's going on? I don't know. Maybe even their GM.
Bro, Scouts
They've made
and
10.
their
They've made
scouts.
10 playoff appearances in their 37 seasons.
Sell the team. Get them to Seattle.
Well, actually, that kind of brings up this whole thing that the league is looking at expanding again.
I would love for them to do
Like,
that, bro.
they're already trying to get a team in Las Vegas
Las
Yes.
Vegas, yeah.
and in Seattle.
Yes.
They are trying to bring that back.
Bro, they should move. They should move the Kings though. They shouldn't put it. They should move the Kings to Seattle.
And Braun wants that Vegas team when he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Braun said he wants a team in
I think
Vegas.
Adam Silver will hand it to him too.
He probably will.
Could help him get it.
Are you gonna deny LeBron access to the Las Vegas team? Like,
No.
you gonna say no to LeBron? Like, no, we don't want you
That'd
to
be
own a team.
legendary.
Did you guys see that? Taylor Horton Tucker played in the Drew League.
Jesus,
Oh
next day.
my!
All right.
dude had like 14 points on
Oh,
38%
bro.
shooting.
Yeah, bro. Why did he go against regulars and look regular?
Very regular.
These are the guys that like the Lakers are holding on to. Like they don't want to trade.
You telling me they couldn't get? Speaking of, since we're talking about the Kings, since this dude played for them for years, you telling me the Lakers still can't get Buddy Hield?
Yeah.
You for real?
Oh, what are the Lakers holding on to Taylor Horton Tucker for? Listen, and don't even. I've seen Taylor Horton Tucker play in person. I've seen him bust RJ Barrett's ass in person at Hoop Hall. But like, what he's doing for the Lakers is not it. It's
just-
not worth what they're holding on to him for. What are they holding on to him for?
Y'all tend to get players like that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
why are you doing the
That's
most
a
to get a
perfect
bucket? Like, if you want to go down a list, maybe some of these guys aren't as bad, but I feel like the Lakers like those guys. We're talking about Julius Randle. We're talking about Jordan Clarkson when he was on that team. I remember talking to you when we were in like ninth
I hated
grade, bro.
Jordan Clarkson.
Like,
Kuzma.
what-
Gunner.
Kuzma's another one.
Kuzma, yo.
I don't want to say Nick Young.
I'm gonna be honest though, not to cut you off. I'm gonna let you get to it, but like I feel like everybody's done better once they left.
Oh,
That's
100%,
true.
100%.
Look at everybody. Look at Brandon Ingram. He's become an
Lonzo
all-star. And right now, that New Orleans team is looking interesting now that Zion's coming back. Kuzma is not doing bad at all in Washington.
He's not doing as good as he was.
Maybe not as good as he was, but he's still doing all right.
He has a role. Like
Even Lonzo Ball doing solid work in Chicago before he got hurt.
Jordan Clarkson won a 6-man.
Right. So, it's tough. Like, you get guys like that, and then they leave or they get sent out, and boom, they still have impactful careers and whatnot. So maybe that'll end up being Taylor Horton Tucker.
Yo, Cam, while you're on your phone, this is perfect. It's part of what I was gonna bring up, and I want you to read it out loud. Get your reaction too. I sent it to you,
Bro. This is so
Yo,
bad, bro.
this
This is such a Celtics fan. This is ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna
stop with
listen.
Whoa.
Don't say y'all, cause
can't say it.
listen.
Robert Williams III is better than Bam Adebayo. Oh my god,
That was the
bro.
take,
We need to
yo.
stop, bro. That's not a hot
Just-
take. That's
just-
actually freezing cold. That's so bad.
Just to let y'all know, I'm a Celtics fan myself, and he's a Miami Heat fan.
Yes, we've gotten into multiple arguments.
We have,
We've
but-
gone back and forth with
but-
this.
Here's the thing. No.
The
No,
respect is
like
crazy,
Robert
man.
Williams, God, I love him, Time Lord, all that. Not better than Bam Adebayo. I'm sorry.
Bam is special, yo.
Holy.
Y'all just not seeing it. I don't know what it is. It's just
I think
he's a member of the Heat. That's why they just.
what I
they
think
don't
is
like
that
the Heat.
I think a big reason why Miami didn't succeed and go to the finals this year was because Bam didn't play at the level
Yeah, he
should.
We know
because
he's capable
we knew
of.
Jimmy Butler was going to come out the shell because we've seen him do it
Yes.
2 years ago.
Yes.
We've seen that.
Yes.
It's about Bam showing why he's a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year and why he's got a really good stand-up, face-up game from the mid-range.
Use it.
And don't use it.
Doesn't use
Matter of fact, there was a couple games where he did use it, and we got obliterated.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they're saying what is it? Aggressive Bam has showed up. All
Yeah.
that kind
Yeah,
of shit, yo.
it's like the same kind of idea where they were like
literally labeled
playoff
him
Rondo
aggressive.
showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Where like where playoff Rondo showed, that team that had him was not losing.
It's not losing.
So when they had aggressive Bam out there, there's not many teams beating Miami.
Robert Williams can't do what Bam Adebayo does
Hell no.
on the floor.
Yeah,
No.
that was crazy.
There
when I
is
seen
way,
that.
but I will say though, Robert Williams does give Bam Adebayo a lot of.
I like
Yes.
Robert Williams.
and
I
I
love
like
him.
Robert Williams a lot. I would actually like to see Robert Williams in Miami. I would love that.
That'd be
I don't know if
beautiful.
that would
Who
happen
don't
ever,
you
but-
want there?
No, but seriously,
I know, right?
Man,
Yo,
he says
why
this
not?
shit about every
Yo,
fucking
why not?
player.
bro?
I say that
Why
about
not?
superstars.
Why not, bro? I'm talking about guys that could play in our system. Not everybody can play in our system, bro. I can't
Fact.
just sit there and say that I want freaking Trey Young. That doesn't work. It won't. Work.
I know you want that Donovan Mitchell sweepstakes though.
Yes, I do. I'd love.
I know you want that.
I could see that, but like, I don't know. But Robert Williams would be good because he defends the rim. I feel like the Miami Heat has never had a 7-foot rim protector like that.
Son Whiteside.
Not since like somebody
Not
like,
since Hassan Whiteside, literally.
and even then,
Imagine our teams now. Imagine our teams that we've had in the last 4 or 5 years
right.
with Hassan Whiteside, or with a big man like Robert Williams.
Or even we'll extend it further. Guys like way back when, like Alonzo Mourning,
Yes.
like Shaq.
You're saying
Because-
over Bam though?
No, Bam would play
With
the 4.
Bam?
Yes, with Bam.
Of course, then.
Yes, because now Bam.
But you're
can
adding
throw
a
out-
whole nother superstar.
No, I'm not asking. Robert Williams is a superstar.
Well, not Robert Williams.
That's what I'm saying.
Hassan-
Miles Turner. I think Miles Turner would
Okay,
be.
Miles Turner,
That'd be
listen,
great.
Would
we
be perfect in my. I think if we can't get Donovan Mitchell or KD, I think we need to make the call ASAP for Miles Turner.
let's not even go there because the amount of times the Celtics the last few years have tried to get or talked about getting Miles Turner and we just never acted on it. I mean, sure. Like, listen, I've been a part of the Rob Williams bandwagon for years, and even when he was a role player, and they would throw him in there in little moments, I'm like, dude,
Athletic
that's
as
what
fuck.
we need.
Yeah.
Somebody who can just sit on the
Yeah.
block below the basket, wait for a lob, and dunk it.
Bam,
Dunk
every
it.
time.
Every time.
Dunk
No
that
matter
joint.
who's
Yeah.
there.
You know what I'm saying? And
Dunk
then
right on 'em.
Nothing easy coming in the paint on the other end.
right, and
Nothing
then
easy.
be able to close out on shooters and still get the rebound.
Yes.
Somebody like that who just knows his role. We
Yes.
don't need a dominant center.
Yes.
So the fact that we have him is great, but no, he's not better than Bam. I'm sorry, he's just
that's
not.
just-
That's great. That's good cap, and like Oprah side would say, that's good cap. But
That's so
it's cap though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so
It's
bad.
legit cap. But I love it though, cause that tweet actually got me kind of frustrated. As a Celtics fan, I'm like, all right, let's not.
Makes you look bad, right?
It makes us look bad right now because I'm associated with that. I'm like, dude, all right, let's not get hasty now. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's a little wild to think that, but
nah, that's a bad tweet. That's bad.
it's bad tweets. Good cap. Bad tweets.
Yo, Dan, before you forget, what is your question?
Okay.
My
So-
fault, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe this is too easy of a question, but I thought of it because there's other people that will say this person should be in there, this person, but finish this statement. Or not even more of a statement, more of a list. Finish this list. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, blank.
LeBron James.
No, like not okay.
Oh.
See, so I knew you were gonna go with that, and I don't blame you. But I'm talking about shooting guards.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, Dwayne Wade.
No debate.
No debate.
Okay. I just wanted to bring that up only because, you know, I've gone around and people have talked about like guys like, you know, the James Hardens and even this one, they'll say Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
And
I hear that.
listen, Allen Iverson was and always will be my favorite player I've ever watched play. Even like when I watched as a kid, since I've ever started watching basketball, that was my guy. I even thought about like telling my parents like, yo, when I get older, I want to get cornrows. Like for real, it's gonna look stupid.
Joe damn would look funny.
Imagine me with cornrows. Imagine that. But like that's really the impact. Like the dude is a ball handler. As a ball handler, as a scorer, sure the numbers might be looking crazy with the field goal percentage. But besides that, like sure. But if we're putting AI on this all-time list, I know some people have him in the top 10, top 15. I have him non-biased answer in my top 35.
Yeah, Allen Iverson.
Yes.
He's top.
He was
Top
an honorable-
35.
I think he was an honorable mention in my top 10.
Yeah, hilarious.
And again, non-biased, and that's
Okay.
what I consider to be my idol. Like that's my favorite player of all time. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say
35 though.
top 35.
Yeah.
Maybe even top 30. Sure. I'll throw him in there possibly. My list has been changing over and over.
No, while you're here, who is your top 10? Fuck it.
Oh,
We're on
man.
the subject.
Oh. Well, for sure, I can give you a couple definitive answers.
Who's your top 3?
Top 5. Top 5. We'll tell you top 5. We told Rob top 5.
Okay, top 5. Top
Okay.
5.
Top 5.
All right.
Top 5.
Mike 1, Braun 2. We're going to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always argued that, and, you know, but this one gets tricky for me because we talked about this before. We were talking about, you know, Kareem. We throwing Kareem. Magic possibly. But
Magic?
no. I'm saying like this is
He's talking about
I'm saying this is what people like they would say like this is.
Here.
But this one might be sounding a little biased because, like I said before, I think toe to toe, I think he could legitimately be the best center of all time. I will take Hakeem at 3.
Oh.
I will take Hakeem calmly at 3.
Everybody who comes on, this is the second person with a hot.
And I know those that watch, they're gonna be like, all right, he's on something. He's doing it for views. No,
smoking.
like, and I'm not here to say like he's not gonna get bucketed on by any other center. I'm not saying that by any stretch of the imagination. However, there's nobody I believe that has the purest package as a center, scoring wise and defensively. Again, let me remind everybody.
He's arguably the greatest defender of all time, too.
Listen, he's in that discussion. Arguably one of the greatest defenders to play the game at the center spot. 7 feet tall. And he's not even a true center. He's considered really a power forward. Because remember, maybe some people out there, you know, y'all youngins. I'm going to say youngins because I'm 25, you know what I'm saying? Right? I'm getting old now. But like, feel me? So, y'all know, but like when Hakeem,
I'm 25.
you know what I'm saying? I just had to bring that out. It sounds crazy, I know.
Okay.
But I truly believe he might be the most underrated basketball player to ever play the game.
Damn.
I might even go that
That's an
far.
argument.
I firmly believe Hakeem could be 3, at least. You know, I'm not putting him any higher.
So who's your
Braun
four?
and Jordan got that in there.
So who's your 4?
talk about this a lot, and I try to make the case for him being lower, but I gotta give respect where the respect is due. Whether he's like him or not, he's patterned his game after him. I gotta give Kobe his props.
4.
I got Kobe at 4. And it's a very close 4 with him and Hakeem. I'm like,
only
and
because his 3 is so crazy.
So,
I'm like, damn,
no, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and the thing is that the margin, I believe, for Jordan and LeBron, it's the same margin for Hakeem and Kobe. It's that minuscule.
Okay.
It's that minuscule. Now 5 is interesting. It's tough because I'm a point guard. I love me Magic. But it's tough to go against a career like Hakeem. Oh, not Hakeem, Kareem. So, I will say, right, his years at, when he was Lou Alcindor and all that, I mean, he only won 1 ring with a guy like Oscar Robertson. So, when he got Magic, that's when the Magic came along. So, to argue that, I might take Magic over him. And bump Kareem out of there, out of that top 5.
6.
I got him at 6. And if we'll keep
at 6 too.
and if
Hey,
we'll,
okay.
I'll take it. So
And I got a lot of
And
slander for
Larry
that.
got killed for it.
Yeah.
listen, man,
It comes with it, man.
it does, and I know I'm gonna get flack for it, but listen, I'm strong. I feel strongly about Hakeem. I've tried to argue against Kobe for years, saying he's probably like 6 or 7, but even with somebody like, who he plays like Mike, but he shoots more and he misses more, and he's less efficient. But you can't argue the dude, skill for skill, is among the LeBrons, the Jordans. He's right there. He's right there.
Skill for skill, probably he could be.
He could legitimately be one.
Yeah.
Certain things go his way, certain things don't go his way. He could legit be number 1.
A legit case for number 1.
For sure. Now, after that, I'll probably say somebody like, I'll throw in Larry. I'll probably throw in Larry at 7.
That's
Now, after that, it gets tricky because then I still have guys like Will. I got like Tim Duncan, which I think Tim Duncan deserves to be on this list. I honestly think
Well,
so.
I doesn't think so. But
And the reason why is because, first of all, think about how he started his career. Came in
David Robinson.
and instantly became a superstar and an NBA champion in 1999.
Yep.
Then years later, won another, and then he won another, so on and so forth. But here's one thing I found interesting about Tim Duncan. In 2003, he was a couple stats shy of a quintuple double in the NBA Finals. He was like, I think maybe,
Quintuple double.
Is that
yes, so that's 5,
Oh, okay.
10 of 5 stats.
10-5.
So I forget the exact numbers, but I think he was like maybe a couple steals shy and maybe 1 block shy, but he was right there. I think he deserves to be on that list, and I think I believe he's solely at that spot of the greatest power forward to play basketball. So after 7, I'm a little conflicted, with Will and Tim Duncan and maybe other names I'm like not thinking of right now. I'm gonna be honest with though, I'm a Celtics fan. I don't have Bill Russell in there.
Good, thank God.
I do not have Bill Russell.
I agree.
And again, I'll probably get flack from that from the oldies now. But
Yeah, no, I don't care. He's not top 10. I don't give a fuck.
I will say what could
Listen, bro. I just say it is what it is, bro.
I will say what could get him in there is that he could legitimately be argued as the greatest defender of all time in his case.
He's seen Shaq. He'd never want to play basketball.
But that's the problem. He's never like it's eras.
Yo.
That's the problem with all these lists
I
is
don't
that
care,
it's
bro.
eras.
Shaq would have got. I don't even know what would have happened to him in that time. They would have killed him or something.
You know what I mean?
He
Like
would've
it's
he would have just been like, listen. This mammoth of a man walks into this gym in the 1950s, where people are still racist and shit, bro. What? Shaq they'd probably think he's like a witch or something. Like he had something, like he was made somewhere. Like they'd torture him.
Mm-hmm.
He'd actually never be allowed to play basketball because what he'd do to Bill Russell would be just illegal.
right.
It'd just be that bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me. I mean, good one. Another banger.
A great episode, and like for months I've been thinking like, yo, I cannot wait to get back on this joint.
Hell yeah.
Because first of all, the first time I was here, Wells wasn't here. So this is the first time I'm with Wells. So
I think I missed both.
Yeah, you did miss both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
shit. Matter of fact, first time we was chopping it up, I was in a barber's chair. I was in a chair.
Yeah.
So like the fact that I'm here with y'all and now I got Wells in here, you know, we talking about some bangers, like it's good vibes, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad y'all invited me back.
Hell
This was dope, bro.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yo, Dan, I wanted to
Hell
ask
yeah,
you, bro. I heard you had some news coming up.
Mm,
Big things. I don't know if you wanna
okay.
I don't know if you want to clear it up here or if you wanted to wait a little bit.
You know what? I'll clear it up here.
Yeah.
I'll clear it up. Yeah.
It's up to you. This was just the streets was talking.
Okay.
Maybe I just seen a video of you talking, but the streets was talking.
All right. So I'll clear the air.
You know what I'm saying? I just felt, you know what I'm saying, as we're here, we're Springfield natives, you know what I'm saying? We're both
Yeah.
doing something special for the city.
Yeah.
I don't know about I mean, there's probably a better platform, but there ain't
No,
no better platform
honestly,
than Different
listen.
Juice. There ain't no better platform. We had Kevin Durant in our comments. There ain't no
Facts.
better platform
Facts.
than Different Juice.
No, but like, and I agree. I think there's no better spot to do it than Different Juice right here.
Yeah, man.
We right here. First of all, also while I'm here, shout out my man Kendrick. Sorry, Kim. Kendrick to go. I ain't hearing it. But so to clear the air, and you know, I part of me wanted to keep it a little on the low, but that day that I brought it up, I was like, you know what, I think it's time.
Someone was going to ask you, and I'm glad nobody asked you because I wanted to be the one.
Okay.
I'm glad I was the one.
All right, so
Just wanted to play that.
it has come up recently, very recently, that there's a little bit of an opportunity
Yeah.
that I'll be filming a couple things that have to do with the Boston Celtics.
Oh.
So I'll even bring up a little thing about it. So yeah, this is
If you guys
yeah.
haven't
Crazy.
seen, if you guys don't know who this is Dan from the field. Okay, this guy is a legend, and we have a legend sitting in the genre.
They're the real
He
legends
makes
here.
great, crazy videos. Go make sure you tap into his videos.
Much love, bro. Thank
Yo,
you.
that last joint.
The NBO one was
Yes.
crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Appreciate
gosh.
y'all,
That last
man.
free throw, John, I had anxiety. I was like, oh.
Y'all notice I threw in the Rocky music.
I was like, damn, the whole shit changed. I was like, oh my god.
Facts.
Go ahead.
Nah, but yeah. So a guy that got me. You guys remember when I was filming for NE6?
Yep.
So the guy that got me into that was telling me like, yo, Dan, there might be some opportunities for you to, you know, film some stuff for the Celtics. And I was like, okay. So I looked into it a little bit, into the guy that is mainly the one that was talking to me about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's so the guy that talked to me, we actually had a meeting yesterday about it.
Nice.
And yeah, it came out of the blue. I was at work, and they were like, "Hey, you got some time?" And my boss was like, "Hey, everybody else, do what you gotta do. We're clearing this room for Dan for his meeting."
Facts.
They even put on the outside of the doors at work, "Celtics meeting in progress."
Yes.
Swear to God, swear to God.
That's true.
At that moment, I loved my boss.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I already did, but nah, but like, so yeah, we talked, and so basically what it is like they're trying to market for their youth development for the Celtics. And they were saying like stuff that it's kind of like a little out of date, and they feel with what I can bring that I can help them bring that back to life in a way. Whereas, you know, they're going to be doing stuff where they want somebody to film the sights and the sounds of Boston, film some of the kids that are being coached, even with one-on-one sessions. There are going to be times where I'll be filming inside the TD Garden, filming a couple of the players,
Oh yeah.
and I couldn't pass it up.
Nah, bro. That's a chance. That's you opening. That's cracking a door that you probably never even thought was possible to open.
Seriously, and
Crazy.
I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to think too far into the future, but
Yeah, you can't.
I always try to stay level-headed, but possibly, who knows, with how this goes, maybe there's some Celtics games in the works.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Maybe
bro.
there is.
And that I remember you telling us way back, even when we interviewed you the first time, that was always something that you always wanted to do. Like that was always the goal.
The dream.
You know what I'm saying? So for you to actually have a chance, that door is cracked.
And I'll even send you the screenshot. I said after Hoop Hall, that day that Jason Tatum walked through those doors.
Yes, I remember when you made
because
it.
I was working that event, and the guy that who's doing social media for Hoop Hall, he tapped me on the shoulder and he said, "Jason Tatum's about to walk in a few minutes." What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So I immediately went like LeBron Game 6 locked in, and I took the camera, turned it this way. Tatum's walking in, got the pictures. I'm literally speed demon trying to post these joints. Blew up. You guys saw it. It blew up.
And he put it on his story.
Put it on his story on Instagram and Snap.
Hell yeah.
And I went on my story during Hoop Hall. I said, if I get the chance to film this dude in a Celtics uniform, that'll be it. That's all I need in my life.
Yep.
To film in that arena and to film the Celtics at least one time. And if this is
incredible,
you can get right there. You're
and
right there.
I don't want to jump the gun, but if it's really this is a chance. Granted, this is a opportunity at the end of the day. Like I'm gonna go at this 100% because I believe in what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
but if this is also a chance to get to that path, why would I not take it?
Yeah, facts, bro.
And the fact that I have y'all support, I got all the 413 support.
You have so
The
much
fact-
support is crazy.
Like the support and the love from all the things that I've done these last few years is ridiculous. So the fact that everybody, like when I made that announcement at HE and everybody was clapping, I was about to cry right there, low key.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy to love.
Bro, the love that you have around here and the shit that the movement that you sort of sparked around here, because you didn't
That's
see
true.
people. We back in the day, I know I got some OGs that's still be putting on their IG stories clips that they got from their huddle camera on the top of the shit.
Right.
You out here making kids that aren't even that good. No offense, but you got these motherfuckers looking crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the way that you have changed and how good that you've gotten in the past few years is like, bro,
Yeah.
you took this insane
The
leap.
growth.
Like, yeah,
It's
ridiculous.
inspiring, bro.
Appreciate it,
It's
man.
inspiring.
Thank you, y'all,
Yes.
man. For
And
real.
even like with something that we're doing here, and as much as we've grown over the last month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, that is something that you've been on well before us. Like, and we look at people like you, people that have done this shit before, that have grown like that. Man, it's just inspiration, bro. It's like you can keep pushing and listen. We're here.
It's love,
Boston.
bro. That's love,
Youth
bro.
development.
That's love.
Get there from the field in there,
Dan
baby.
from the field is the guy. He
Yo.
is the guy for you.
Hey, man. That's love, bro.
Congratulations.
Nah,
bro.
man.
Bro.
Thank you. And I like I said, I don't think there's a more perfect place to announce it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
really announce it than here.
Slip, man.
That's a freaking honor, bro. Holy
yeah.
shit.
Nah, listen, man.
Yo,
I
we should
listen.
hold
I
that.
listen to every podcast, every episode, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm locked in. Like, regardless of all the things that happen, even with the shit with guys like Kevin Durant and all that. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I know y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
y'all real dudes, man. I've been rocking with y'all for years,
Yo,
man.
yeah,
Facts,
yo,
bro.
freaking little.
Even before different juice.
Yeah,
before different juice.
before you even recorded,
I was gonna say,
literally in like one of your first videos,
right,
bro. Like,
and people don't even know, but like me and Larry was teammates in high school.
Yeah, back
Feel
in
me?
the day,
JV
yeah.
and varsity. You feel me? So like, no, I know y'all, all y'all, man, and it's always love this way, bruh. And I'm always gonna rock with different juice. It's still my favorite podcast.
facts.
So
Let them know. Let them know.
shout out different juice, man. Shout out different juice.
Well, we're here. It's another great episode. Dan, appreciate having you on.
Appreciate
As
y'all.
always, listen, whenever you want to hop on, just holler.
I'm with it.
The chair be open.
I'm with it.
We're here. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell your friends.
No, KD.
KD.
I'm
Shout out
sorry.
KD.
guys.
Shout out KD, man.
My wording
shout
was
out
pretty
KD.
bad.
We still gonna show you love whether you hate us or
for
not.
sure,
For
for
sure.
sure.
And it is what it is,
Yeah.
man.
Different juice.
Yes, sir.
Larry, Cam, Wells. Dan from the field. Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.